guys, I did this once with a customer a second ago, and we're actually going back through now. So it was kick-ass the first time, so I kind of want to see what happens. So we're getting the stop. Is FSD gonna stop for this person? I'm gonna have to get involved real quick if it doesn't. Oh, we're stopping. Yo, amazing. Okay, as long as they keep that there. See, we have to stay here the whole time. Nope, it's wanting to go. All right, I'm gonna have to get on it now. So, system doesn't recognize that we need to hold position until told to move forward. Report that back to the Tesla team. So as expected, and what makes sense, honestly, is that it's treating this as a stop sign where you stop and then proceed. Training it to stop and hold position for this kind of a construction scenario is very different. Following cars in and just kind of going with traffic and going around the construction was perfect on the way here from the other side. You know, we were fortunate in our timing. And, you know, that clip is really cool to, you know, just see what FSD does in that situation. But, you know, I also wanted to show y'all the other side of it. The realism of needing to wait. This is part of what I hope adds to my credibility and transparency. I could have just stopped the video with FSD doing what it did and saying, you know, it's perfect, it's great, it's awesome, whatever. I could have taken the same approach that some other folks might take. But I want to show you a more in-depth idea of what's going on here with this very unique construction kind of scenario. Still, for it to track along with those cars completely off route and find its way was super impressive. Now, since we're the lead car, we get to see if, you know, stop sign notwithstanding, we proceed as expected. All right, I think after this SUV, we are golden. We're gonna wait for our cue from our lady here. Mew at the ready. Launch. All right, proceeding. Foot off throttle, ready to take over if I need to. Should guide around to the right. FSD's confused. I'm gonna give it throttle. Hey, I give it a little tiny throttle nudge just to keep it moving, just because we got cars behind us. So it did require just a tiny little throttle nudge just to say, hey, nope, you're good. Go ahead and proceed down the open path. And FSD took it from there. It didn't take really any push at all. I moved my leg out of the way just so you guys can see that. All right, so that being said, this is not a solved scenario. FSD doesn't have this sort of task down. It is an extreme edge case. Like, this is not something cyber cabs are going to encounter very much. In Florida, perhaps. That might be another reason to kind of wait. I don't know how common this sort of construction is in other states. I'm also give us another little throttle tap because we're going too slow. There we go. Cruise up to about, 75, 80K is perfect. But let me know what you guys thought. I thought it was really cool that with the customer, it was a successful trip on that customer too, because we just carried through and we followed along, but it was sort of lucky because had we had the customer in the example we just went through, it would have been a customer failure. So you can kind of see sort of the rule of randomness that plays into some of these trips. The Tesla AI team is incredible. Tesla AI team, sorry, is incredible. And they've done such good work, and I look forward to seeing how things progress, especially with this sort of an issue. I wish there was a way to repeatably test it in a, consistent manner, but you never really know where those sorts of scenarios are going to pop up. But anytime I'm near one, I will try to remember to turn the camera on and see what happens. I will catch you guys later.